Hi everyone, my name is Manny, and I tell paranormal stories, stuff that's happened to me throughout my life, and they're kind of, to me, they're kind of funny. Some of them are scary, but anyway, when I was a little kid, man, my mom had this fucking creepy friend named Sharon, and Sharon would like read people's palms and look at tea leaves and shit, and she was always into weird shit like that, man. And my dad never believed any of that shit. My dad, he didn't like them very much, Sharon and her bullshit. But anyway, anytime my dad was like at work or something, and Sharon came over, they would turn all the lights down in the kitchen, and Sharon and my mom and her creepy friends would get out there, and they put their fingers on the table and up table, up table, up table. Fucking table never moved or nothing. But anyway, they were always doing shit like that. I think Sharon was like a witch or some shit, man. She used to like try to cast spells and shit. She had this little book and it had a picture of a white cat on it, and it said white magic. It's fucking all evil bullshit. But anyway, so I remember I was a little kid, man. I came home from school and Sharon's car was there. I was like, fuck. So I go in and I'm watching TV in the living room, and my mom says, just watch TV, keep it down low. And they start turning the lights down. They all go in the living room. I mean, in the kitchen. I'm in the living room, and I'm like, oh, here we go. So they're out there, and they got their hands on the table, and they're going up table, and Sharon's going, you guys all got to relax, One of these days, it's gonna lift up, and we just got to concentrate. And in the meantime, my dad came home early, and he saw Sharon's car there, and so where the kitchen was, where the kitchen table was, there was a door that went out into the garage. So my jackass dad comes in. He comes through the back door of the garage, and he comes in, and he knows what they're doing, right? So he comes in, all the lights are off, so they can't really see. And I can see my dad from where I'm at. I'm laying on the floor like little kids do, and I can see the kitchen, and they're kind of a little past the door, and I see my dad creeping up. My dad comes up, and he squats down. He's creeping through there, and they can't see him. It's dark, and he grabs the table leg, and they're going up table, and my dad shakes the table. Oh, it's Sharon, but she gets all excited. She goes, it's happening. Everybody concentrate. Everybody, and they're all going up table, and my dad rattles it a little more. Up table, up table, up table. And they're getting all worked up, and then my dad started fucking laughing. And they all got pissed off at him, and that's really the end of the story. Oh, that's not the end of the story, though. So my dad had a bad temper. So anyway, they all got mad at him for that shit, because he was always making fun of them there and their bullshit. So I don't know, it was a couple weeks later or something, man. My mom went somewhere, and my dad was cleaning, like doing a deep cleaning, and he had this fucking smell in the bedroom. And he goes, kid, come in here and help me. And he goes, you smell that? And I was like, yeah, it smells like something rotten. So we're digging, and back in the 70s, man, the thing was they'd have these big ass, they were like headboards for the bed, but they had like drawers and little cubby holes and shit in them. It was just a weird time. But anyway, so you could smell this shit. You know what I mean? So we're looking, we're digging in. I opened one of those little cubby holes, like these little sliding door things, and I'm pulling this book, and there was that little book with that little white cat on it, and then there was a bag, it looked like it's kind of a leather little drawstring bag, and it fucking stunk. And my dad pulls it out, and it had like a chicken leg and some shit in it. They were trying to do some fucking voodoo shit on the old man. He fucking got pissed. So he puts that shit on the kitchen table, and I remember my mom came home, and they got into it. She was like, we were trying to put a good spell on you to calm you down because you have a bad temper or some bullshit. My dad was fucking pissed. Anyway, don't play around with that kind of shit. That kind of shit is not good. You guys all have a great day. Just another quick story from Manny.